Guys, in this video you're gonna learn how to make a social media app with Flutter. This social media app will make use of Firebase and it's gonna make use of a lot of components you're gonna like, have followers, or Instagram features. I'm gonna explain everything step by step. So for now, we want to create a splash screen. We want to create the home screen. So I'm gonna show you how to create a splash screen, and this is how it's gonna look like at the end. The splash screen we're gonna create is gonna be a blue splash screen with a white text. Then the name of the app is gonna show there, the social zone app. So make sure you subscribe and follow up to enjoy this series. Hello everyone. So right here now we want to work on we are just starting our social media app. This social media app is going to work with Firebase. It's going to have all Instagram features. So make sure you subscribe and you're following up, because this is going to help you develop your Flutter skills. So right here we have to close all these tabs. This code you see here comes by default when you open the Android Studio ID. We're going to get this off and we're going to write our own code. So do you see this run app? We're going to create a class. I will show you. This is the home page. So when you start, we're going to call this class the home class. So this home class is going to extend a stateful widget, So it's going to extend a stateful widget. Can I see the home class? This is the home page for the app, where you're going to have the post feed. You're going to see the users that post, they like the pictures, they will show on the home feed. So this is the home class here that shows that. So when you create a stateful widget, by default have to override the create state. And we're going to create another class. We're going to call that class the home state class. So the home state class is going to extend a state, and when you're creating a stateful widget, you have to create another class that extends a state. So this class that extends the state, now you're going to pass in the home. So we're going to pass in the home here, and we're going to override the build method. So we're going to override the build method here. So each time you create a stateful widget, you extend the state. Later on, you override the build method. And this build method here, we have to go back to the create state, and we're going to return the home state. So I hope you all are familiar with creating a stateful widget, because we're going to use this a lot in this video. So make sure you understand. I'm going to return the home state here. Okay, that's it. So right here now in the main.dat file, in the main function, we're gonna call on the home class here. All right, so we are one step ahead in a social media app. This is how you create a social media app with Flutter. I'm gonna show you every step, make sure you understand. So right in the build method, we're gonna return a widget. Inside the build method we have a widget. So we're gonna return this widget here. That'll be a material app. This material app will help you. Material app is good for screen design UI, to help you make the app look more appealing to the user. So inside the material hub, you can have the scaffold. Well, we're not going to have a scaffold in this case. Right now, I'm going to use an initial route. So remember that this is the main.dat file. This is the first screen the compiler comes to when you run your code. So when it comes right here, it's going to look for the initial route. Initial route is like, where should I go to first? So it's going to go here. It's going to look for the initial route. So this initial route, we're going to declare it right now, and we're going to use the splash screen as the initial route. All right, so we're now declaring the route here. This is how you declare route in Flutter. First of all, you have to declare the initial route, then you call on the route, and you pass in all your route in there. So in this video, also going to learn. I'm going to show you later how you create a splash screen in Flutter. It's very easy. I'm going to show you the easiest way to create a splash screen. So you're going to see that in this tutorial. Okay, so right now the initial route, we're going to declare it. This is how you declare an initial route. So first of all, remember we call the initial route a slash. So we're going to say that slash. We're going to declare where it's going to take us to right now. But first of all, we need to use a context to the splash screen, But currently now we don't have the splash screen, so we have to create that. So now we have to go create the splash screen, and to create the splash screen, we have to go back to the left corner of the project. We have to close all this, This is making the project look so complicated. I have to close all of this. So I'm closing it. We want to create a directory. We're going to call the directory screens, and in this directory we're going to put the splash screen and all other screens we're going to use. Okay, so we're going to call that directory. Directory is going to be called screens. It's so easy to create a directory in Flutter. All you just need to go is go to the library, you go to new, create. So right now we're going to create the .dat file, the splash screen. So we go to the .dat file, and we're going to call this .dat file splash screen. Alright, so you see the splash.dat. Now this is where the splash screen is going to be. I'm going to show you how to create a splash screen. It's going to be so easy. It's going to be simple for you. I'll show you the easiest way. So first of all, we create a class, and we call this class splash screen. Okay, so this is the splash screen right here. So the splash screen extends the stateful widget, then it will override the create state method, and you see it now has another class, the splash state, which extends the state, and it overrides the build method. So you see, this is how we create a splash screen, the basic, we're just starting up, So the create state here returns the splash state. So in the build method now, you can design your splash screen and, for the user to see. So we're gonna get this off. I'm gonna return a widget here. Alright, so this widget we're gonna return is gonna be a container. Alright, so we're going back to the main.dat. So in the main, we actually created another file. We call that file utils. I mean the directory. Check it there. We created a directory called utils under the screen directory. So this directory called utils is gonna contain a class. We call that class the logic class. So this logic class is gonna contain all the logic for our social media app, the query, the database upload is gonna be in this logic.dat file. So you see, this is how we are arranging our code. We want to make it look organized. So we just created a class. We call that file a logic.dat. So this is the logic.dat class. That class, we're gonna call this class the appearance. So the appearance.dat is gonna have the code that works with the app appearance, the color, the themes, the text style. So this is how we work on it. I'm gonna arrange the code for you. So the appearance.dat is gonna contain a function, a basic function. This is it, and so we're gonna stop here now, and in the next video I'm gonna show you how to arrange your theme data, how to make the appearance of your app easy. I'm gonna show you how to create the splash screen. So I think you should follow up in the next video. This video is becoming long enough. Thank you. Subscribe. Okay. Nice.